For the writers and producers, seeing as how this was such a hit, you guys gonna produce any other Kamen Rider series?
Well, I hate to start the answer with the word unfortunately. At this point, we really don't know what's going to happen. Because the show is doing really well in Japan and in other countries, but here, for one reason or another, whether it's lack of promotion or just the bad time slot or whatever.
Start a letter campaign to add this.
Yeah, it did. It did okay, but it wasn't like the huge hit that we were hoping it would be. So, I don't know. I would never say never and say no, but we're hoping that we do give them a chance to do the show. Kamen Rider for me was a dream come true. I loved the show since I was a kid. I was obsessed with it. So getting a chance to reimagine it and to make the show, to work with such a wonderful cast and crew, was just an amazing experience overall. So I'm hoping we get to repeat that again.
Okay, so I'm just wondering, when you guys have a serious scene, like right before a battle or someplace where there's supposed to be a lot of tension, is there a specific memory from like life off the set or on the set in previous work that you tapped into in order to stay in character?
I guess go down to the line with the cast. And please don't bring up your mouth, please. That was a long time ago.
No.
Yeah, I didn't get to do any of the fun stuff. I was basically comatose, so it wasn't very difficult. So
Sleep on the job.
I'll pass along. They kept promising to write me some motorcycle scenes, but they never came in. So.
I was not comatose, but so yeah, you build a backstory. You just know who you are, and you try to know who your character is, and when it comes to the scene, you just be in it, I think, and go with it.
Are you sure you want me to answer this question? Well, I always, no matter what I'm working on, do my little emotional childhood thing. However, there was one scene that right before we shot it, Steve got mad at me because I was laughing with Taylor before the take, and he took me in the other room and he reprimanded me, and I've known him for so long that he made me cry. And I was really upset. And I think it really shows, like when I see the scene, I'm like, my feelings are really hurt. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You know what scene? I don't know. What scene was it?
I don't know, but I learned that in directing school. Piss them off, get them really mad, knock them down.
It was the scene where I had to apologize to Maya and for being so horrible for the entire season. It kind of worked. I think he might have done it on purpose.
I don't think he did it on purpose, but
You're probably right.
Right. I would spend a lot of time watching Batman Begins. I won't lie.
Swear to me!
I tried to do the growl a couple times. It didn't really work out, especially with my character. I did that in the ADR booth. I think we tried to do like an entire episode where I just was nothing but Batman. I don't think Agnes liked it. So yeah, just movies that helped me out a lot.
For me, I think the tone of the show was already serious enough, so like a lot of the stuff that I was doing between my scenes, I was able to just pick up from the writing, so good job on the writing. So yeah.
For me, what stood out was probably when Kit got vented. And that was a really cool scene. We were shooting in Griffith Park, and it was freezing. But I really wanted to I just had to muster up all my sadness from my entire life and save it all up. And then as soon as we started, because that was obviously really sad for Maya and all of us. So that was a really cool scene.
For me, I just remember all the time Steve made me cry. Actually, Strike was really cocky about it, so he didn't really have to get himself ramped up. He just knew he was going to win. So I'd call up all my unemployed actor friends on the way to set. Then I'd feel really cocky. I got a job during the strike.
Scott Bailey.
And also, I might add too that when we were shooting that scene with Yvonne crying for Kit after he was vented, this girl, she can turn it on. When you say cry, she just. And I knew that it was effective because as soon as we cut, I looked at the entire camera crew, the DP, everybody was like. So that was a great scene. Mike directed that scene, and it was just an awesome scene, I thought.